They were injured. Oh, you're gonna have orphans. Oh my God. I was about ready to accept your death. Alright, we're back with Moth Clan here. Just gonna stop in and check up with Ant Clan. They came across a lot of two-leg traps, but nobody was taken yet. They did take in a new kitty pet apprentice named Stoatpaw, who has joined the clan. That is it for news from Ant Clan. So, let's move on. Chaos Rift had another kitten. Shrooby earned a scar fighting a rogue, and Ravenheart earned their warrior name. Okay, okay. I can work with this. I can work with this. Let's take a look at the clan here. This must be the new kitten. I wonder who they are. Tinybirch is visiting the medicine den. Smokethroat. Where's Smokethroat? Is that them? No, that's Jumpstar. Smokethroat? I shouldn't have clicked away. I just thought that maybe they had died suddenly. But no, they're still here. Where did they go? They're still there. If anyone... If I find them on the recording, I'll point it out. Otherwise, let me know if you saw where they were. Because they just kind of vanished for a minute there. So let's take a look at our cats. We'll go through them real quick. Weaselbeam is 160 moons. That's pretty old for this game. They are bossing around the younger cats. Oh, my cat's meowing for me. I feel bad that I've been recording for so long, but I gotta get it done before I go to work. Otherwise I won't have time for 7 straight days, and as it is, it's gonna be interesting finding time to edit these. But the poor kitty's been sitting out the door and he just cried. Poor baby. Weedspeck is thinking about love. Can you and Rushgla have kits already? Like, oh no, you've already had kids. What am I talking about? Sorry, continue on. Sorry about that. Heavy Oak is thinking about kits, probably because you just had one. Chaos Rift is feeling excited, probably because you just had a kit. Oh. Whoa, you can... Hey! You can put your mouse over the previous or next cat and use your scroll wheel. That's new. I don't know where I was now, though. Not here. Okay, no matter... That's trippy. If you scroll down on previous, it takes you to the left, and if you scroll down on next cat, it takes you to the right. That's confusing. Tinybirch is acting suspicious. No, we can't break up the couple just yet. What happened? They wanted to spend time alone yesterday, and now they're acting suspicious? Maybe they're thinking about... Well, I suppose their apprentice did kind of get kidnapped. Maybe they're thinking about leading a private rescue mission? Hey, I'll take that. Moss Mask is interpreting an omen. From who? Bracken Kit. They're hiding from other cats. They're a little daydreamer. Okay, who sent the omen? Let's check in with StarClan, see if we can find any clues. Weedon's thinking of advice to give, but not actively giving it. Honeystar wants to meet with a medicine cat soon, but isn't actively doing so. One Step thinking about prophecies with Honeystar, but again, not actively doing anything. Honey Ear wants to meet with a medicine cat, but again, is not currently doing that. Same with Silversight. Greenfur's watching over the clan, but isn't necessarily interacting. Same with Frecklestone. Loudwave is worried, but not acting. Okay, so none of them really did anything to indicate that the message was from them. I mean, I suppose it did say that they were interpreting an omen, not a prophecy, and an omen isn't necessarily from... So let me roll my thing again. Maybe it's the Heed, the Panther you can extinguish thing. Let me just think about this. I'll take that as there's a forest fire going on. I rolled a 1. I rolled a 1. So, now's time to act, I guess. So, who was it that we said was going to go out? Tinybirch. So let's see who is willing to go with Tinybirch. First I have to find Tinybirch. There we go, Tinybirch. Okay, so these are the cats who potentially may come with them on their quest. So Tinybirch, let's think about who would definitely come with. Their mate isn't with them. Oh, I should have looked at... Well, I'll look at their combined experience afterwards, and then I'll roll some dice. So let's see. Tinybirch. None of the siblings are here. Really, it's not a good mix of people who might actually come with. Ravenheart's young enough that I think they'd come with. And Pike Splash is, well, troublesome enough that I think they would. And Meadow Dapple will come to keep an eye on Pike Splash, but the rest of these cats... Violet Mask is more likely to out them to Jumpstar than anything. Would Marsh Eyes come with to prove a point, to prove that they're strong enough? I think they would. So these 5 cats are going to slip away during the fire to go see if they can find and rescue their clanmates. Now, what does it actually say? They find a loner interested in joining. Well, I think that this will be the loner that points them in the right direction. Bringing with them a litter of kits! Oh my gosh. Okay. Who's... Ferret Frost? Half kit? And another Bracken kit? There's 2 Bracken kits. Oh, that's not going to be confusing or anything. Okay, so Ferret Frost agrees to help them find the twolegs in return for shelter for their kits. So, I'm gonna do some quick math to figure out how many dice I can roll. 1 sec. Okay, the time has come to break out of the camp that is on fire, navigate through the forest that's on fire, find where the cats are held, and rescue each of the 6 cats before time runs out. So, first of all, we need to see which of the cats get out. Okay, so first off, Ravenheart. First we need to see if Ravenheart will get out of camp in the first place. No, Ravenheart is left behind. Not a encouraging start. Next is Pike Splash. Oh no, Pike Splash is left behind too. This may end poorly for our kitties. Tinybirch. They make it out of camp. Marsh Eyes. Yep. And Meadow Dapple. Just barely, but yeah. Okay, so we have Ferret Frost, who joined us outside of camp. Tinybirch, Marsh Eyes, and Meadow Dapple. Ravenheart and Pike Splash are forced to stay behind. I bet Meadow Dapple is unhappy about leaving Pike Splash behind, but they're the most skilled cat here, so really, they don't get a choice. They have to carry on for the sake of the mission. Now, they need to make it through the forest unharmed. Let's start with Meadow Dapple this time. Oh yeah, they blaze through the burning forest with ease. Next up is Marsh Eyes. Once again, pretty easy time getting through there. Tinybirch. Yep, they're cruising along as well. And Ferret Frost, who has much lower experience, they may not make it through. Oh yeah, they are injured in the process. They're still there, but it's very unlikely that they're going to do well. Baby, I know, I'm almost done, I promise. I'll be out in a bit, okay, baby? Poor kitty, he's so lonely. Alright, so now they need to find the place. Ferret Frost claims to know where it is, but with their injury, they have a hard time leading the way. Tinybirch will try next. They think they're on the right trail, but they don't quite find it. Next up is Marsh Eyes. Oh, and they lead straight to it. Does Meadow Dapple assist at all, or is it all just Marsh Eyes? Oh yeah, Marsh Eyes. Marsh Eyes is the hero. They valiantly show the cats the way through the burning forest to the, I assume, like a vet shack in the middle of the woods, like a ranger station or something. Next up, they need to rescue each cat before the time runs out, which, there are 6 cats to rescue, and only 4 rescuers, and one of which is injured. So injured, in fact, that they are completely incapable of completing this task, so they'll have to stand watch. The threshold for standing watch I will make up on the fly, so I guess we will roll these 2. Alright, so we should have 5 chances, I guess. I don't know. I'm figuring it out as I go along. So, Tinybirch. Tinybirch's first attempt to rescue fails badly. Marsh Eyes. They rescue a cat. We'll say it's Panther Step because that's just the order I have them in. And next is Meadow Dapple. Meadow Dapple rescues Hatchpaw. Hatchpaw has been rescued. Alright, next up, we have to still make sure that we have time. So Ferret Frost is keeping watch. And we still have time. Tinybirch goes next, attempting to rescue Blossom Paw, and they fail. No such luck, Blossom Paw. Marsh Eyes is attempting to rescue Weasel Paw. And again, no such luck. That's not looking good. And Meadow Dapple is attempting to rescue the Ant Clan cat, Dawn Leap, which they succeed at. So there are 3 cats left to rescue, Blossom Paw, Weasel Paw, and Birch Fur being a Ant Clan cat. But do we have time to rescue any more cats? Ferret Frost? We don't. I'm going to say we have time to rescue 1 more cat. And it comes down between Blossom Paw or Weasel Paw. Who do we rescue? Tinybirch. Tinybirch, your apprentice is Weasel Paw, so I think we're going to go for Weasel Paw. But we're going to send Meadow Dapple to do it because they have the highest chance of succeeding. Do they succeed? Yes! Okay, so we rescue Weasel Paw, but Blossom Paw and Birch Fur are still left behind. There are 2 cats that had to be left behind, which is not amazing. But we did at least get 4 cats out of the 6. That's not bad. That's not bad. And we brought home Ferret Frost and their kits as well. You know, whatever in the middle of a burning forest. So let's see how things are going back at the camp. I imagine there's some injuries, so we're just going to send individual cats out on patrol and have that be a indication of how they are faring in the whole being on fire situation. So first up is Heavy Oak. Oh no, Heavy Oak. No, you just had a kit. Oh, Heavy Oak gets away with just a scar. Heavy Oak. Heavy Oak. Where are you? Just burned deer? I think you had the chest scar already. Wow, okay. Next up is Spark Cloud, who saves the fresh kill pile. Then we will have, looks like, Slow Thorn. I keep trying to call them Slow Talon. They don't find anything useful, but they still escaped. Oh, Chaos Rift. No, please don't let anything happen to my precious baby Chaos Rift. They find a loner. I'm gonna say that means that they rescued somebody else. And that somebody else is Barkpaw, who gets away without a scar. Next up is Flytrap. Oh no, Flytrap! No! No, fly trap. No! Fly trap. Died in a fire. Fly trap. I really liked fly trap. Oh, I'm so sad. Next up is Weed Speck, who gets away without any injury. And this is Ferret Frost. They were injured. Oh, you're gonna have orphans. So we'll say that they were injured on the way back from bringing back the rescued kits and collapsed and was unable to continue on. But their kits were welcomed into the clan. Ferret Frost, we didn't have you for very long, but we appreciate you helping us to the best of your ability, help our clanmates. Ferret Frost. Next up is Ashpaw, who helps someone else out, and it looks like it's Jumpstar. Ashpaw helped Jumpstar, who might be weak from smoke inhalation or something. Speaking of smoke inhalation, I need a roll for the medicine cats as well. Do I say that this was someone else they rescued from the thing, and this has nothing to do with Jumpstar? Sure. Oh, never mind. So Jumpstar narrowly makes it out of camp. Next up we have Violet Mask, who I swear to, if they get captured right now, it'd be hilarious. Violet Mask, while fleeing from the camp, narrowly avoids stepping on a trap. Prickletail manages to save some of the fresh kill pile. Good, it is going to be leaf bear soon. Next up is Stork Storm, who also perishes. Oh my fucking god! I was about ready to accept your death. We'll say that Stork Storm randomly saves 3 cats, charging through the flames like an absolute mad lad over here. Oh my goodness. So who do they save? They save Rowan Paw, Emberheart, and Cloudfeather, who are all saved by Stork Storm. Wow. Amazing. So next we have our dear friend, Shadowhawk, who also saves part of the fresh kill pile. Good. And finally, Shruby, who runs across the Thunder Path trying to escape from the flames, but is luckily unharmed. Well, that's been a roller coaster. I'm going to quick revive the dead cats and welcome them back into the clan. One thing I need to do before the fire is officially over is we need to roll for Rushclaw, Moss Mask, and Smokethroat. So, Rushclaw's up first. Rushclaw very easily avoids dying by fire. Next up is Moss Mask. Moss Mask is left with some burns, but is otherwise okay. And Smokethroat, our already asthmatic cat. How are they gonna fare? They made it through. They made it through all right. Okay. They inhaled a lot of smoke, and their asthma is immensely worsened. But they are alive. Okay. Now that we are officially after the fire, there is one thing I kind of forgot about. There were actually 7 cats to rescue. Tawny Stone was also taken. I forgot to add them on the list, but it doesn't matter because we didn't have time to save all of them anyway. But we do have Hatchpaw, Panther Step, and Weaselpaw. Weaselpaw's over here. Back. So we did get 3 of our cats back. And 3 out of the 5 that were taken from Moth Clan specifically is not bad. So that's probably going to call the episode here, but let's take a look at our cats we've brought back from the dead. Panther Step, plan to visit the medicine cat. Probably a good idea. There's a non-zero chance that you're not going to be able to have kittens, depending on how far they got with the whole thing. Panther Step is the only one that I did not age forward because they would have instantly been made an elder, and I want to at least give them a chance to have kittens with Feather Cloud. Next up, we have Hatchpaw, who is still a paw and they still have their young sprite, but when we age them up, they will get their warrior name. Jumpstar will give them an assessment, which we might as well do now, actually. And finally, Weaselpaw, who will be able to continue training normally. Now, I believe I may have forgotten to do one thing. Oh no, Weaselpaw is still listed as your apprentice. Storkstorm was your mentor. Why did I think that... Wait, no. Okay, apparently when I brought them back from the dead, it randomly assigned them a new mentor, which is not cool. Tinybirch, Tinybirch, Tinybirch. Okay, well, I'll have to change that around. I guess I didn't think that through. I thought I would just go back to the way it was, but that's fine. I'll just have to keep an eye on that. So, the only thing we're going to do today is send Hatchpaw out with Emberheart. Is Emberheart actually here? Hang on. Hatchpaw and Emberheart. There's Emberheart, no Hatchpaw. And then there's neither of them. Hatchpaw, Emberheart. So we'll send these two out for their assessment. Emberheart is nervous about going on patrol with their apprentice after so long. Hatchpaw has been gone for half a year. Hatchpaw convinces Emberheart that they're doing a good job. Oh yeah, they're very ready to become a warrior. Well, this has been a 50-minute recording. Luckily I get to shave a lot of this out because it's mostly me just staring quietly at the screen doing whatever it was I was doing in the background. But I don't actually know how long this will be. 50 minutes of recording could be anywhere between 15 and 30 minutes of actual content, so we'll see where we get. But thank you so much for joining me on this, and hopefully we will still be able to rescue our other three in total kidnapped cats. I forgot to change it for Dawn Leap. Dawn Leap was also rescued. But we have 2 cats in Moth Clan that still need to be rescued. So hopefully we'll get that done soon before it becomes Leaf Bear, and we'll watch as these little kitties recover from their rather traumatic experience. But I will see you all in the next one, alright? Bye, I guess. I'm so bad at outros.